Pattern 151. It sounds like.
How about going to the amusement park with me?
It sounds like fun.
I'll meet you there at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
No problem. See you then. 1.
It sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a good idea.
2. It sounds like you've got a point. It sounds like you've got a point. 3.
It sounds like an interesting place. It sounds like an interesting place.
4. It sounds like a fun event. It sounds like a fun event. 5.
It sounds like a thrilling ride. It sounds like a thrilling ride.
6. It sounds like a fantastic time. It sounds like a fantastic time. 7.
It sounds like a troublesome situation. It sounds like a troublesome situation.
8. It sounds like a mysterious happening. It sounds like a mysterious happening. 9.
It sounds like he doesn't understand me. It sounds like he doesn't understand me.
10. It sounds like she is an outstanding person. It sounds like she is an outstanding person. Pattern 152. It seems like.
Do you really think we should buy this car?
Yes, I do. It seems like we can afford it.
But it's exorbitantly expensive.
Yes, but we really need a new one. 1.
It seems like our plan is working. It seems like our plan is working.
2. It seems like Jennifer got me wrong. It seems like Jennifer got me wrong. 3.
It seems like we have the same taste. It seems like we have the same taste.
4. It seems like Tony is in the red. It seems like Tony is in the red. 5.
It seems like he's getting greedier. It seems like he's getting greedier.
6. It seems like his business is flourishing. It seems like his business is flourishing. 7.
It seems like we missed our opportunity. It seems like we missed our opportunity.
8. It seems like Veronica enjoys her yoga class. It seems like Veronica enjoys her yoga class. 9.
It seems like we need a turning point to grow. It seems like we need a turning point to grow.
10. It seems like the countries are on poor terms with each other. It seems like the countries are on poor terms with each other. Pattern 153. Thank you for.
I'm sorry, we have to cancel our plan.
That's fine. I know the situation you're in.
Thank you for understanding.
No problem. 1.
Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your advice.
2. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today. 3.
Thank you for taking care of my kids. Thank you for taking care of my kids.
4. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for guiding us. 5.
Thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding.
6. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your hospitality. 7.
Thank you for your assistance. Thank you for your assistance.
8. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for encouraging me. 9.
Thank you for preparing this reunion. Thank you for preparing this reunion.
10. Thank you for letting me use your emergency supplies. Thank you for letting me use your emergency supplies. Pattern 154. I'll thank you to.
Where were you yesterday?
Why do you ask me?
You said you were too busy to help me?
I'll thank you to stay out of my business. 1.
I'll thank you to pass around the notice. I'll thank you to pass around the notice.
2. I'll thank you to be quiet during the meeting. I'll thank you to be quiet during the meeting. 3.
I'll thank you to keep your opinion to yourself. I'll thank you to keep your opinion to yourself.
4. I'll thank you to produce evidence. I'll thank you to produce evidence. 5.
I'll thank you to follow my directions. I'll thank you to follow my directions.
6. I'll thank you to make a quick decision. I'll thank you to make a quick decision. 7.
I'll thank you to brief us on your report. I'll thank you to brief us on your report.
8. I'll thank you to stay out of my business. I'll thank you to stay out of my business. 9.
I'll thank you to understand my dilemma. I'll thank you to understand my dilemma.
10. I'll thank you to add the attached data to the report. I'll thank you to add the attached data to the report. Pattern 155. I really appreciate.
I really appreciate your invitation.
You're welcome. I hope you can make it.
Thank you. I'll return the invitation someday.
I'll look forward to that. 1.
I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate your help.
2. I really appreciate your good service. I really appreciate your good service. 3.
I really appreciate your consideration. I really appreciate your consideration.
4. I really appreciate your invitation. I really appreciate your invitation. 5.
I really appreciate your friendship. I really appreciate your friendship.
6. I really appreciate your dedication. I really appreciate your dedication. 7.
I really appreciate your constant efforts. I really appreciate your constant efforts.
8. I really appreciate your sparing me some time. I really appreciate your sparing me some time. 9.
I really appreciate your showing interest in this. I really appreciate your showing interest in this.
10. I really appreciate your constructive suggestion. I really appreciate your constructive suggestion. Pattern 156. I would appreciate it if you.
I would appreciate it if you tried a little harder.
I'm sorry, but I'm just very tired.
I understand, but we need to get this done in time.
Okay, I'll make sure it'll be finished today. 1.
I would appreciate it if you could give me a hand. I would appreciate it if you could give me a hand.
2. I would appreciate it if you were more considerate. I would appreciate it if you were more considerate. 3.
I would appreciate it if you gave me the official results. I would appreciate it if you gave me the official results.
4. I would appreciate it if you didn't yell at me. I would appreciate it if you didn't yell at me. 5.
I would appreciate it if you tried a little harder. I would appreciate it if you tried a little harder.
6. I would appreciate it if you brought your own beer. I would appreciate it if you brought your own beer. 7.
I would appreciate it if you thought things through first. I would appreciate it if you thought things through first.
8. I would appreciate it if you would listen to my directions. I would appreciate it if you would listen to my directions. 9.
I would appreciate it if you would give me your own opinion. I would appreciate it if you would give me your own opinion.
10. I would appreciate it if you would pull your weight on this project. I would appreciate it if you would pull your weight on this project. Pattern 157. What about?
I really want cats, but I'm allergic to them.
What about raising a dog?
I think dogs are too much work.
You'd better just stick with your parrot then. 1.
What about this blouse? What about this blouse?
2. What about taking the highway? What about taking the highway? 3.
What about hiring a new secretary? What about hiring a new secretary?
4. What about raising a dog? What about raising a dog? 5.
What about these sneakers? What about these sneakers?
6. What about your date tonight? What about your date tonight? 7.
What about your new roommate? What about your new roommate?
8. What about trying something new? What about trying something new? 9.
What about having a regular checkup? What about having a regular checkup?
10. What about this monitor for your desktop? What about this monitor for your desktop? Pattern 158. What if?
Do you want to go camping in August?
Of course. What if it's too hot?
Then we can go swimming.
I hope they have a swimming pool at whatever campground we go to. 1.
What if I get up late? What if I get up late?
2. What if I failed to answer your call? What if I failed to answer your call? 3.
What if she doesn't take the hint? What if she doesn't take the hint?
4. What if I get fired? What if I get fired? 5.
What if it's too hot? What if it's too hot?
6. What if I burn my fingers? What if I burn my fingers? 7.
What if we miss the flight? What if we miss the flight?
8. What if they break their promise? What if they break their promise? 9.
What if he can't keep the deadline? What if he can't keep the deadline?
10. What if she can't settle down into her new work? What if she can't settle down into her new work? Pattern 159. What kind of?
He's really cute.
Thank you. He's still a puppy.
What kind of dog is that?
It's a golden retriever. 1.
What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do?
2. What kind of food do you like? What kind of food do you like? 3.
What kind of dress do you look good in? What kind of dress do you look good in?
4. What kind of dog is that? What kind of dog is that? 5.
What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car do you drive?
6. What kind of music does she like? What kind of music does she like? 7.
What kind of shampoo do you use? What kind of shampoo do you use?
8. What kind of pizza are you ordering? What kind of pizza are you ordering? 9.
What kind of animal do your kids like? What kind of animal do your kids like?
10. What kind of sports does he like to do? What kind of sports does he like to do? Pattern 160. What is, like? What are, like?
Do you think we should stay at this hotel?
What are the rooms like?
They look comfortable and spacious.
Okay, let's stay here for a whole week then. 1.
What is your job like? What is your job like?
2. What is the food like? What is the food like? 3.
What are your friends like? What are your friends like?
4. What is she like? What is she like? 5.
What is your country like? What is your country like?
6. What are their policies like? What are their policies like? 7.
What is your boyfriend like? What is your boyfriend like?
8. What is your new house like? What is your new house like? 9.
What is the standard room like? What is the standard room like?
10. What is your new neighbor like? What is your new neighbor like?